Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about the top 10 places you have to visit in Europe. Whether you're already packing or just dreaming, this list will have you booking your next flight before you can say bonjour. So buckle up, because we're about to take off on a whirlwind tour of the most amazing destinations Europe has to offer. First stop, Paris. Now I know what you're thinking. Paris? Isn't that a little cliché? But trust me, Paris earns those clichés and then some. Picture this. You're strolling down a cobblestone street, a perfectly flaky croissant in hand, and suddenly, bam! The Eiffel Tower appears, practically sparkling in the sunlight. And speaking of magical, the Louvre Museum, home to the Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo, and enough art to make your head spin. Walk those halls, soak it all in, and just try not to burst into a spontaneous art history lecture. It's about those little moments. Sharing a bottle of wine on the banks of the Seine, getting lost in the Latin Quarter, stumbling upon a hidden cafe with the most incredible coffee you've ever tasted. And hey, let's be real, any city where it's perfectly acceptable to wear a striped shirt and a beret unironically is a winner in my book. So pack your bags and brush up on your French, because Paris is calling. Next up, we're hopping over to Rome, Italy. Founded a few centuries ago, Rome is bursting with history, culture, and enough pasta to satisfy even the hungriest traveler. You can't go to Rome without visiting the Colosseum, where gladiators battled for the entertainment of the masses. Standing in that arena, you can practically feel the energy, the roar of the crowd, the clash of swords. Then, of course, there's the Vatican City, home to the Pope himself. Wander through the streets, soak up the atmosphere, toss a coin in the Trevi Fountain, and indulge in all the pizza and pasta your heart desires. Just remember to wear your stretchy pants. Oh, and one more thing. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Embrace the chaos, the crowds, the occasional scooter whizzing past your ear. It's all part of the charm. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Barcelona, Spain. This city bursts with color, flavor, and some of the most unique architecture you'll ever see. Let's talk about Antoni Gaudí, the visionary architect who turned Barcelona into his own personal playground. His masterpieces, like the Sagrada Familia, will have you picking your jaw up off the floor. And if you thought the Sagrada Familia was something, wait till you see Park Güell. This park is like a dream come true, with colorful mosaics, whimsical sculptures, and buildings that seem to melt into the landscape. Stroll down Las Ramblas, grab some tapas at La Boqueria Market, and then hit the beach for some sun, sand, and sangria. Because in Barcelona, life is a fiesta. Just remember to pace yourself. You've got a lot more exploring to do. Get ready to say hello to Amsterdam, the charming, laid-back capital of the Netherlands. This city is like a breath of fresh air, with its picturesque canals, cozy cafes, and a culture that embraces tolerance and open-mindedness. Amsterdam is famous for its canals, and a canal cruise is the perfect way to see the city from a different perspective. A visit to the Anne Frank house is a must. This poignant reminder of the past will stay with you long after you leave. Visit the Van Gogh Museum, explore the trendy Jordan district, or simply relax in one of the city's many parks. In Amsterdam, it's all about embracing the laid-back vibe, enjoying the simple pleasures, and maybe, just maybe, trying some stroopwafels. You won't regret it. Get ready to say yiasas to Santorini, the Greek island that's practically synonymous with paradise. With its stunning sunsets, whitewashed villages perched atop volcanic cliffs, and beaches that will make you want to stay forever, Santorini is the stuff that dreams are made of. Every corner you turn, every view you capture, is breathtaking. Find yourself a spot overlooking the caldera, maybe with a glass of Santorini's famous white wine in hand, and watch as the sky explodes in a riot of color. Explore the charming villages of Oia and Fira, with their narrow streets, whitewashed buildings, and blue-domed churches. Whether you prefer black sand beaches or red sand beaches, Santorini has something for everyone. So there you have it. Santorini, the perfect destination for a romantic getaway, a family vacation, or a solo adventure. Just be prepared to fall head over heels in love with this magical island. Cheerio, lovelies, and welcome to London. This bustling metropolis is a melting pot of cultures, a city that seamlessly blends history and modernity. First things first, you gotta see the classics. Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, the Houses of Parliament. These landmarks are practically synonymous with London. Take a stroll through Hyde Park, get lost in the treasures of the British Museum, and maybe even catch a glimpse of the crown jewels. But London's more than just its iconic landmarks. It's a city brimming with creativity, with world-class theater, music, and art around every corner. Catch a show in the West End, wander through the Tate Modern, or lose yourself in the vintage shops of Camden Town. London's got markets galore, from the foodie paradise of Borough Market to the quirky finds of Portobello Road. So grab your brolly, mind the gap, and get ready to fall in love with London, darling. Dobrý den from Prague, the enchanting capital of the Czech Republic. This city is like something straight out of a fairy tale, with its cobblestone streets and medieval architecture. Start your adventure in the Old Town Square, surrounded by colorful buildings and the famous astronomical clock. Cross the Charles Bridge for breathtaking views of the city. Don't miss Prague's vibrant beer culture. Sample some local brews. Indulge in traditional Czech cuisine like goulash or trdelník. Prague will capture your imagination and leave you spellbound. Guten Tag from Vienna, the elegant capital of Austria. This city is like a symphony in stone, with its grand palaces and world-renowned music scene. First stop, the Schönbrunn Palace, the former summer residence of the Habsburg emperors. This sprawling palace is a feast for the eyes. Imagine yourself waltzing through those halls. Vienna is synonymous with classical music. Experience a concert in one of Vienna's many concert halls. No trip to Vienna is complete without indulging in some Viennese coffee and cake. Order a slice of Sachertorte and watch the world go by. Vienna will captivate your senses and leave you wanting more. Bach from Dubrovnik, the pearl of the Adriatic. This walled city is a sight to behold, with its terracotta rooftops and shimmering waters. You might recognize Dubrovnik from Game of Thrones. It served as the backdrop for King's Landing. Walk the city walls for breathtaking views. Then head to the Straten, lined with shops and cafes. Ready for a dip? Try Banje Beach or Lokrum Island. A ferry ride to the Elefiti Islands is a must. Enjoy charming villages and crystal-clear waters. Dubrovnik blends history, culture, and natural beauty. Be prepared to fall in love with this Adriatic gem. Adwine Wassail from Edinburgh, the captivating capital of Scotland. This city is a heady mix of history, culture, and a certain rugged charm that will steal your heart. From its imposing castle perched atop an extinct volcano to its lively pubs and world-renowned festivals, Edinburgh is a city that will ignite your imagination. You can't miss Edinburgh Castle, the city's most iconic landmark. This historic fortress has witnessed centuries of Scottish history. Take a stroll down the Royal Mile, Edinburgh's historic thoroughfare, connecting the castle to the Palace of Holyrood House. Edinburgh is famous for its festivals, and if you're lucky enough to visit during the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, prepare to be amazed. Edinburgh has a thriving music scene, with pubs and clubs hosting live music every night of the week. So there you have it. Edinburgh, a city that will capture your heart and leave you wanting more. Just be prepared to embrace the unpredictable weather, the friendly locals, and the occasional bagpipe serenade. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 best places to visit in Europe. From the romantic streets of Paris to the ancient ruins of Rome, the sun-drenched beaches of Santorini to the charming canals of Amsterdam, Europe has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime. And hey, while you're at it, tell me your favorite European destination in the comments below. Who knows? Maybe we'll feature it in our next video. Until then, happy travels.